My name is Richard Gray, and I work for the Texas A&M Forest Service, and I'm our Chief Regional Fire Coordinator, so I work directly with all our emergency responders in the agency. So why our name is the Texas A&M Forest Service, we are a statewide agency, so we have a jurisdiction authority to abate the threats of wildland fire. As a matter of fact, we have drifted from the term forest fire to wildland fire because we see those fires in all types of ecosystems. That could be in our forests in East Texas, that could be up on the high plains outside of Amarillo, that can be in the brushlands of deep South Texas. So it truly is a wildland fire, not a forest fire. The other division within our agency is our Emergency Response Division or Forest Resource Protection Division, and that portion, and that's the program that I work in mostly, is geared towards outreach and helping our local responders and cooperating with our other state and federal responders. On the statewide address point data, we use that to locate very quickly homes across the landscape. If we have a large wildland fire or other incident that's moving into a community or to scattered homes, that data being readily available helps us in planning the appropriate response to protect those homes. The address point data helps us quickly evaluate the threat from whatever the approaching event it is, whether it's a flood, whether it's a fire. And with that data, where we don't have to look for it, it's already loaded up into one of our programs, a collector program that we use. We can readily transmit that data to the responders, so it becomes a very efficient way to get the data and then get that data to the responders on the ground. Without that, the existing data and that rapid transmission, we would literally have to rely on driving roads, talking to people, and relying on that familiarity with the area as opposed to hardened data, the fact that this house is at this address point. Also, that point data gives us information on number of homes that are impacted, and that helps us get back to, if we make a fire management assistance grant application to FEMA, those funds then would also be able to come back to that local jurisdiction. So the better the data, the better the application, the more realistic the funding probability would be to the local jurisdiction.